Oh, there we go. William, why don't you open the show this week?
Sounds
Wait,
good.
wait, William Charles, let's go on YouTube first.
All right.
Okay. Wow, click on the video I made.
So, Sean, what do you do with yourself besides coaching William and all his crazy friends?
Well, well, I keep hopping pretty much every day. I'm a physical doctor of physical therapy. I'm also a licensed athletic trainer. Um, Years of doing PT, years of doing athletic training. My biggest thing is I have a company called Developmental Fitness. It's about 28 years
Oh,
old, and it's an agency that provides exercise support with those with special needs across the state, one-on-one.
great.
We have about 300 trainers, approximately just about 300 trainers in all corners of Pennsylvania, working with the Office of Developmental Programs, and we connect them one-on-one to those who need the service. And about 120 of our trainers are active, and we continue to grow and blossom. And it sends me. Last week was Scranton. Next week is going to be State College. I'll be out in Lawrence County soon, Westmoreland.
Keep
But
you
pretty much,
hopping, huh?
yeah, we're about 28 counties right now. So, and when I'm
Wow.
not, and when I'm not working with people specifically, that's what I enjoy the most about it. That's why we started it. And I still do that. The rest of is all that fun administrative part of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All the
Raul,
paperwork.
Raul,
Yeah,
is
no
it?
thanks.
Yeah, Raul, have you started recording yet?
You can start the show,
Yeah,
William.
yeah.
Because the other one you made, we had to. It's not going on that. It went on something else.
Okay, that's fine.
So you have to edit that after we are done.
Okay, got it. Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Rocking with Raul and the Free Amigos. Here's our special guest tonight, my basketball coach, Sean Henley. Let's go
Yeah.
Titans.
There we go. No, Titan Nation.
Titan Nation.
There we go.
And also
Tighten
no
up.
Villanova Nation.
Or you could tighten up.
There you go.
Excuse me, Sean. Can you introduce yourself to the listeners and
Yeah, introduce
what
yourself
you
to
do?
listeners.
My name is Dr. Sean Hanley. I am a licensed physical therapist, licensed athletic trainer. I'm a dad of two. I own two dogs. Pretty much I live and breathe Villanova basketball and live and breathe our Titans Special Olympics family that we've had for now 20. This will be our 27th season, starting up for Special Olympics basketball. And my background as an athlete was a catcher in baseball. I've always been a basketball addict since I've been 6 or 7, and also competed in USA Powerlifting and currently coach a Special Olympics powerlifting team too as well. That'll enter season number 32 this year. So I keep hopping.
I got it.
Mr. Sean Hanley, do you know Kathy Cooper?
Is she on right now?
No, but do you know Kathy Cooper?
When I got involved with Special Olympics when I was 15 years old, I
Yeah.
met an individual with Down syndrome who sat at my lunch table in ninth grade. I'll tell the story I always do how I got involved. He told me I looked like a bowling coach, so I had no idea what that meant. It's kind of funny. He invited me to keep score at his bowling on a Sunday. So I would ride my bike out to the local bowling alley, and I fell in love with the humanity and the mission of Special Olympics. And very soon, I met Kathy Kerper in 10th grade when I went to North Penn. And for an entire year, I was Kathy Kerper's like kind of student teacher, intern, etc. Kathy Kerper and I go way, way back. She is a wonderful woman, wonderful lady. And she She gave me lots of opportunity, introduced me to a lot of people. What a great individual. Absolutely. So I know Mrs. Kerper really well.
I know Mrs. Cooper from North Penn High School.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So
Are you the only one that went to Perkiomen Valley?
Yeah, me, yes. Hey, Sean, tell
Yep.
us a story about how you got the Titans team started. I know I heard this story before.
all right. Well, most everything that we've done, Special Olympics wise, business wise, whatever, anything I've ever done starts with just a simple idea and a handshake, meet or something, whatever. Basically, two of our power lifters who would come in to work out at the Y on Sundays while I worked as the trainer at the Y, would come in, and then after I was done, they would still need a ride home. And I would say, hey, let's shoot some hoops before we go, whatever. You two can play me, whatever. We'll have a little workout. Great. And from there, some other people saw us working out. Can we join in? Sure. We'll make a 3 or 4 or whatever. And basically their friends joined in. And all of a sudden we had a Special Olympics. We had enough for a Special Olympics basketball team. So from there, we created like 5, 6, 7, 8 people, went to the tournament, got some other people, got uniforms, etc. And that was, 26 years ago. So, but now we have 2 teams and we basically almost go year round. 2 weeks, we do a thing now called Titans Camp where we take over a Boy Scout camp for the day. Just have a great time. We've been to states. We've been to all sorts of different high schools to play their teams, colleges, CYO, church teams. It's a lot of, and so Will knows this question. He better, so I'm gonna make him do a push-up live on this, whatever. Why are we there, Will?
To have fun.
That is correct. So basically, we have a great time. It's a blessing for me to be part of a great organization, and even more so, the team that we have. So we're very close knit. Everyone helps each other. There isn't a time that goes by that no one can ask for help for something for whatever reason it is, and it's great to be part of that.
I tell you, William speaks highly of you all of the time, and he's very proud of the basketball team that he's on. So you had to have created something great to have all of these guys want to be part of it and go out there and play the game the way you want them to, whether you want them to. Go ahead.
I appreciate that.
Charlie, it will be 9 years in September since I joined Coach Sean's team in September 2016. It was me and Garrett that joined your team around that time. You remember that, September 2016, Sean?
I do.
Yeah.
September what?
2016, that's when it was.
Oh, September is a special time for Will and I know that there's no possible way that anyone on the face of the planet will ever forget my birthday, because Will and I have what?
The same birthday, September 19th.
There you go.
Yeah, I know. So as much as I try to hide it, everyone on the planet knows when September 19th is, because we have a person who's going to let everyone know this. And by the way, it's Coach Sean's birthday too.
Yeah. Well, Will's a really good guy, and does he start on your basketball team?
Yeah, one of the starters, right?
Yeah, we have two. We have two. Essentially, our team works in a way where we don't necessarily identify starters, 6-man, et cetera, et cetera. There's no labels. It's all you're all specifically part of the team. Will is looked for a lot of playing time because of his athletic gifts. Yes.
I'm sure William is very athletic. He talks about basketball. He loves it. So I want to see him do a reverse dunk. it would be good.
I just did a dunk
Next
the other
year,
day.
Sean, have William do a reverse dunk, and then I'm kidding with you, buddy. I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
Well, we do all sorts of fun stuff too, that are basketball related, that you would find outside the box of Special Olympics. So I think this year, Will, what's the first thing you're going to do when you come to basketball? What are you going to sign?
Sign registration.
No, what do I have everybody sign first? Whatever before they come in. The first night you come, you have to sign a contract. Don't you?
Sign contract, yeah.
Yeah. We have a contract that basically spells out, that you're gonna have to tolerate me for a whole year, and we're gonna have a lot of fun, and that's the main purpose, and all whatever. So, so I thought maybe I have a few fun things up my sleeve for this year. So, but I'm not gonna let you know right now because then it wouldn't be a surprise. So
Are you gonna have any like former athletes or current athletes come to see you guys play?
I would love to do that if possible. I know we've been to Villanova a couple times where we have met several of the Villanova women's basketball players that has come to come out and hang out with us, which is kind of cool. There was one night we actually played another Special Olympics team at Villanova, once during halftime of a women's game and once on the court before a women's game.
Wow.
So that was pretty special.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow, who was that former basketball player who you saw at Mike Barnes' event last September when you watched the Eagles game that Friday night when I was at practice? That former Villanova basketball player. What's his name again?
Chris Jenkins.
Chris Jenkins, yeah.
Jenkins, yeah.
Raul's met Chris Jenkins.
Yeah. So Chris Jenkins, if you go to Villanova, he actually works there. He can, you'll run into him along with Daniel.
Have you met Kyle Lowry and Jalen Brunson?
No, not. I'm gonna say not yet because I'm sure as podcasters you're familiar with the Roommate Show, probably.
Yeah.
And there's probably a good chance that I'm not crazy about driving to or around or in or anywhere around New York, but Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart are going to have a meet and greet block party in September in Central Park, and my son is a Jalen Brunson fanatic, so there might be some plans for us to attend that.
Is
We'll
that on a weekday or weekend?
I believe it's on a weekend in the afternoon.
Okay.
Yep.
In Central Park. Ah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I'm not a crazy city guy. I'm not John Denver's country boy, but definitely I definitely don't survive too well in the intricacies of the stop and start, go and whatever in the city. So, but yeah.
I grew up in the city. I grew up in Olney.
Okay.
A
lot of
St. Helena's, Cardinal Doherty, the Olney Eagles, all of that.
Yeah. Olney's very rich in basketball history too. That whole general area there.
Yeah, well, when I was younger, there's a picture on my on my phone of the guys that played for the Sturgis basketball team, and it was like 1977 or something like that, somewhere in there in the 70s, and they won the championship. They played for Sturgis Playground up right across from Doherty up there. Joe Hill and Kevin Lynch and all those guys.
There's is Olney now where's the section of Philly? That's how far is that from Overbrook? Because Overbrook's
Overbrook's all the way out in Southwest Philadelphia.
Okay, that's where Chamberlain and Dawn Staley and all those.
Yeah, where they're from. Yeah.
And who's the old oh wow I can't think of his name. one of the greats, ball handlers and everything for Philly. He even got the nickname and everything. I can't remember. It's probably like 50s, 60s, that kind of era. So I can't remember the guy's name. I will
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, it'll come to you. It'll come to you.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about this all summer so far. We should get like different teams from Philadelphia County and we can get Bucks County and like Chester County to come out once a month next year to practice with us.
Be a good idea. I know the one Philly team that we match up really well with. They're always anybody can walk onto our court, whatever, just as long as they're there to have fun and basically they know it's sharing the camaraderie of basketball and et cetera, and everybody's gonna shake
Yeah.
hands at the end of the night, whatever. Uh, so yeah, anyone's always welcome on a Friday night. They can give a call, not a problem. Come on up, sure.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and a lot of times that's how we build a bridge
Yeah.
to get other
it's-
teams to play us.
Yeah, my favorite teams to play in the tournaments, I think you notice, my favorite teams is Bucks County and the Wildcats. Did you know,
The Wildcat.
did you know the Wildcats are my like favorite team to play? They actually are.
Is that
Where they from?
Philadelphia?
South Philly.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Do you guys play the North Penn Knights sometimes?
we have before.
We played them once. The way the Special Olympics works is basically there is kind of let's say levels of team central ability where some of our guys can. We have two teams, one that's a little bit more advanced athletically and one that's right behind them. So they play in actually two different divisions. So it's kind of almost like a Division One, Division Two, Division Three, a G League or something like that. So if you want to think about it that way, but the we don't get into the the labels and the levels and the ability level and et cetera. It's all everybody's on the team. We're all part of the same Titan Nation. We all party together. We all have fun together. This whatever, but and then when they go to compete, we're basically a core of people might be playing against another team that's a little bit higher level or lower level, et cetera, athletically. So,
Right.
yeah.
Well, that's excellent. You get everybody involved. And by
Uh-huh.
not using labels, and this is coming from a guy who coached for many years, football, baseball, all that. I like the idea of no labels with your team, with your basketball team, because you have two levels of guys basically, and you have like William and his team playing one in one league, and you have the other guys, some of the what I'm talking about. Some of the
Yep.
guys that aren't quite as athletic play in a junior league more or less.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
that way everybody's playing and everybody's getting better because the only way you can get better is by playing. Correct?
Yep. Practice,
Practice
etc.
makes, like Paul Horning said, practice makes perfect.
There you go.
Hey, Sean, how did
Yes,
you
sir.
get interested in the Villanova men's and women's basketball team? And also tell us a story about Hoagie Boy and Meatball. I'm sure everyone would love to hear it.
Okay. You want to know the story behind my addiction to Villanova?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is going to be an interesting story. Basically, my father. Are you familiar with Plymouth White Marsh High School?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Okay, so a lot of John Salmons, Bond, whatever. A lot of guy right now out of Florida State went to Syracuse. He's whatever. Nasheem McLeod. Basically, it's rich in basketball history. In 63 and 64, and I'm just reading. I'm just kind of. This is kind of like secondhand for me reading of everything. My father passed when I was 5, but basically, my father played on the teams that went to the state championship twice. They won one and they lost one, and they were classified with a nickname called the Cardiac Kids.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the Cardiac Kids were called that because in the state playoffs, every game came right down to the wire by like a point or two or whatever, and a foul shot or something really close. So one year they won, and when they came really, it was a cardiac moment. Basically, they didn't win that game, but it was very close. So my father, after he passed, my uncle moved next door to me, my father's brother, and brought my 6 cousins with them, moved right up next door. And being that I was the youngest of everyone in my family, and my uncle had tickets to all the Big Five, and
Oh, yeah.
also he would bring me to Tom Gola Arena, Nevin Fieldhouse, Hagen Arena, everywhere to watch whatever, and I just kind of fell in love with Nova. Now the funny thing here is that supposedly my father had an interest more in St. Joe's than Villanova. So the potential for, like, if he ever woke up to smack me in the back of the head for rooting for Villanova could be there, but we don't know that. I don't know that for sure. But that's the legend and the rumor that there's more of a St. Joe's connection with my dad than there is with me at Villanova. So, but be as it may, growing up, 5th grade, Raleigh Massimino brings Ed Pinkney to my local high school, North Wales Elementary, for Father-Son night. My uncle brings me. I'm the one they pull out of the crowd to, like, hey, do you think you could play Ed Pinkney one-on-one? And I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. Obviously, a fun moment, meet or whatever. This is when Ed Pinkney was a freshman. So basically, I got to meet Raleigh Massimino, I got to meet Ed Pinkney. Basically, Father-Son night from North Wales Elementary. It was like the basically the nail that said, yeah, I'm a total Villanova freak from here on out. This is who, whatever. And then 4 years later, when Ed Pinkney and the '85 team beat Georgetown by 2 with Harold Jensen and the McLean brothers and Presley and all the other guys, it was a great moment. My one uncle brought me down to the parade and enjoy whatever, and ever since then, it's kind of, yep, that's who I am. That's my team. This is whatever I'm attached, and move forward. So
Yeah.
What year did your kids graduate from North Penn?
My kids?
Yeah.
My daughter graduated North Penn last year, and she just completed her first year at Westchester University.
Excellent.
She is studying to be another Kathy Kerper. She is studying special education. So I don't want to say that I've rubbed off on her maybe a little bit, but maybe, who knows? She probably won't let me know that anyway. But my son is currently headed into 8th grade at Pembroke Middle School.
I went to Pembroke Middle School.
Where do you live, Rahul?
I used to live in North Wales, on Stump Road.
Yeah, I live in North Wales myself, off of North Wales Road. So
you might have seen me. I used to work at Giant for 12 years.
A Giant by Knapp Road?
Yeah, I used to work there for 12 years.
Okay. Yeah, I've probably run into you.
Yeah, even Devin used to work there in Giant.
Yeah, I remember I know Devin. You probably know Ian Griffin as well.
Yeah, I know Ian Griffin.
Ian Griffin was a Titan as well.
Yeah.
Who's Ian Griffin? Sean and Rahul?
Ian Griffin played for the Titans before, I think a little bit before you came. Ian Griffin was there when he was a little bit younger, but he played on the Titans for a while.
Yeah, I didn't know him.
You guys excuse me for a little bit. I have to go downstairs, okay?
Sure.
No problem, Charlie. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to live in North Wales. Now I'm living in Lansdale.
Cool.
By the high school. I live by the high school, like across from that Wawa, the small Wawa.
Okay. Yeah, I'm actually sitting in the parking lot across from Royal Farms. So, I had to find a parking spot with some light. So, that's where I'm at.
Is there a lot of people going in and out of Warriors Farms right now?
Nope.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I want to hear about the. I know we heard the story about hoagie and meatball. Probably didn't you tell us up?
Meatball Man and Hoagie Boy. Okay, so
Wait, let
I'm one of.
let Charlie come first, so he could hear.
Yeah, you're right.
But Sean, I have a question for you.
Sure.
Did you name the Titans after the movie? Remember the Titans?
Or
No,
at
actually, I did not name the team. We had an athlete come for one night, and it was the night that we had just started. I said, you know what, we really need to figure out a name, and her name was Kara. And basically, what should we do this? We do, lions, tigers, bears, this, whatever. And the one athlete, she goes, "What about the Titans?" I'm like, I like that. So, and of course, like when the Titans movie came out, and you hear Denzel Washington with his famous, Titans. The Titans are bigger than the gods speech. Kind of like kind of makes it full effect.
Do you give out any good speeches during basketball practice or during basketball meetings or anything?
Speeches? What do you think, Will? What do I do? I tend to talk, but like I don't know if it's more of a speech or more than just kind of like spur of the moment thing.
it's
Sean,
more like spur of the moment when you give out our names for every tournament.
right, right.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
usually we'll start off practice with like, hey, we're back and blah blah blah, or introduce new people. Uh, but essentially, we do have a famous question, and Will knows why that is. And basically, your initiation into Titan Nation is, why are you here?
to have fun.
There you go.
To have fun with others, and it doesn't matter where we live, win or lose a game. It's always good to have fun.
Yep.
That's the beauty of basketball. That's the game.
It
That's the game.
is. It is.
So, can you tell the story about the meatball thing?
The
Sure.
hoagie, it's hoagie boy meatball, bro.
Meatball Man, Hoagie Boy. Okay, so if you can find this at meatballmanhoagieboy.com, and essentially, uh, I'm the type of person, if you put a funny or creative idea in their head, something's going to happen.
Yeah.
So probably about 18 years ago, one of our powerlifters, we're at a graduation party, and the next day is going to be a powerlifting event where I'll have to make weight. Well, my man Mark was probably going for his fifth meatball sandwich. And I'm like, whoa, you can't, you're going to make weight tomorrow. Whatever, come on. And I had a hoagie in my hand. So essentially, he's a guy that I train, have been with for a very long time, and we're great friends. All our families are very well connected, and we're like really good buddies. So essentially, just messing with him, I said, "Meatball man, you gotta make weight tomorrow." So he's like, "Oh, knock it off, hoagie boy." So for about at least 15, 16, 17 years, our workouts became your meatball man, your hoagie boy, whatever. Just kind of messing with each other, kind of puns, and you're kind of lost in the sauce, and for Christmas, I would buy him a meatball sandwich, and then he would give me a certificate for a hoagie or something. Just kind of funny. And all of a sudden, the ability of that paradigm to connect us as friends, we realized could be taught to others, the power of our friendship, by illustrating kids' books that can make things fun and teach them a lesson about, hey, Mark has Down syndrome and I don't, but who cares? That's so what? So we're both good friends. We both have whatever. He has a job, and so do I, and etc. So
What is his job? What does he do?
he works at a grocery store. I believe he works at Giant. He's also worked for a caterer. Um, but his dream, I know, is to open up his own cafe on the boardwalk. So essentially, we found a person at the Y who was an illustrator to make these characters, and then we created a story around it. So now what we do is we'll do parades, festivals, um, vendor fairs. We've been to elementary schools where they pay us to come out and do like assemblies for kids, basically like Mark and I, and basically we act the book out. There's a spot in the book where I actually get splattered with tomato sauce, real tomato sauce. So it makes the kids, fun or whatever. We have 4 professionally done mascots that are top notch. It's kind of the same level as you would find a mascot at a Major League Baseball stadium. They're professionally done from out of Toronto. And we have Meatball Man, we have Hoagie Boy, we have Kid Burger, and we have DJ Dog. So you can look them up online, and I'd be happy to.
What do we share the website right now? Rahul, can you disable participate screen? Rahul, can I share the screen so I can show everyone the website Hoagie Boy Meatball?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
but first, can you disable it, Rahul? Host participate sharing screen. Disable it, Rahul.
What do you have to say, William?
I was just telling Rahul to fix that thing so I can share the. Oh, I have it there somewhere. You,
There you go.
yeah.
The fusion of inclusion.
The Fusion of Inclusion is our first book, and our Groove into Inclusion is going to be out very soon, and we're actually storyboarding our third book, which is Move into Inclusion.
Cool.
So the first book sets up Meatball Man and Hoagie Boy as kind of the Batman and Robin that are it's kind of the story of Aesop's fables, where you have the country mouse and the city mouse.
Yeah.
And they're from totally different whatever, but they realize they all have the same friends in the end. They're both going in the same direction, but they're kind of like looking at each other funny. And when they finally get to where they're going, they're actually realize that they're actually going to the same spot because they have different friends that are all there. So kind of a lot of fun puns along the way, and some, place where like they run at each other and I get covered in tomato sauce. So make it fun. Our Groove into Inclusion book is going to be incorporate a lot of. There's a lot of stuff for the older adults too. Kid Burger is a blend of Jimi Hendrix, Bruce Springsteen, and Kid Rock, and yeah, and then basically the DJ Dog is kind of a personal blend of Bruno Mars and Jerry Garcia from the Grateful Dead.
Yeah.
So that'll give you a shot to see some of our characters. There's Kid Burger. There's a real person behind every character. Every character is inspired and designed based on what that person wants. And then our illustrator puts that into function. You'll see our second book comes. If you're a fan of 80s rock and roll, you'll know where the name Brisket Sister comes from. So basically, Twisted Sister, 80s rock. Now you have Brisket Sister.
Okay.
Yep. Every character has a different occupation. They all have a different slogan. They all have a different area. They're all different, everybody, but they're all included in the same paradigm in the book. So that's
I gotta get this book. I haven't gotten this book yet.
What's the name of the Meatball Man and Hoagie Boy?
Well, our book out that we've had for a while is The Fusion of Inclusion. That's our first one. And our second one will be coming out very soon.
Yeah, I want to get this book.
Okay, what's the name of the Meatball Man and Hoagie Boy?
The Fusion of Inclusion. You see that, Raul?
Okay.
The Fusion of Inclusion.
There, the name of the book. The Fusion of Inclusion.
And you'll see it says where friends meet, and obviously meat is spelled wrong because we're all meat-based characters.
Sean,
Yeah,
how much is the book?
I'll give you a book, no problem.
Okay.
Okay.
If anybody's watching and they have questions for Sean Henley, you could go on the YouTube chat box and ask some questions.
Yep. On
Who's Mark Graham?
Mark Graham is Meatball Man.
Meatball Man.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Kid Burger is inspired by my son. He is now Coach Kieran. Will knows Kieran.
Yes, I do.
And DJ Dog is inspired by an individual named Joe Idol. And Brisket Sister is inspired by my daughter.
Yeah, who else I know?
Yep, Coach Bridget, who also comes to Titan practice. The Brother Bacon is inspired by a guy named Spencer. And very soon we're going to pay tribute very soon to one of our Titans who is unfortunately no longer with us, but we're going to pay honor to her existence as she was a very amazing person. And our 8th character will be coming out soon by the name of Veggie Patty. And
Whoa.
that'll be, a non-meat based character, because if you're going to be inclusive, you have to teach people that, even though you're meatless, you can be part of it too. So,
Right.
yeah. So kind of living by your own mission, etc. If you want to, your philosophy applies to you.
Yes.
So
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe
Sean,
we can
Sean,
maybe we can
Rahul knows
reach out.
Hold on. Only one talk at a time.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Raul.
Maybe we can reach out to Mark Graham to be a guest on our show.
That'll be great.
Yeah. Now, what do you want to say? What do you want to say, William?
Yeah. Sean, I meant to say earlier, Raul knows Ben Hartram, like I do, like we do.
Well, Ben Hartranft was a Titan too.
Yeah, he was a Titan too, Raul. He used to play for the Titans. Raul,
Yeah.
do you remember he used to play for my team?
Yeah. We could try and get Mark Graham on our show.
Would you like both of us to come on?
Yeah. That'll be great.
Sure. I'm sure Mark would love to do that.
Oh, that would be excellent. Excellent.
And we have so in our second book, we're going to be introducing the meatball slide and the hoagie roll, and then basically you'll be able to download the music and dance the steps and everything. Just
with all the name of the food, you're making me hungry now.
Yeah, that's not gonna be. Yeah, and Sean, we all know this, but Mike, do you think there's someday that the publisher that did the book for you and Mark, do you think they should do one for Mike since he likes fried chicken? We all know Mike likes his fried chicken.
Oh, are you talking about Mike D?
Yeah, Domenico. Yeah, he was on our show months ago.
Yeah, I heard. Did you have fried chicken for him?
No, we didn't. We wish we could. We should have.
We should get 1 week. We should all get Popeye's chicken and eat it while we're on the air.
Hey guys, one of the
Popeye's
best
chicken.
fried chicken is to try my dad's. My dad makes the best fried chicken.
Well, then bring some around.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Don't sit on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding with you, William.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember the being at your graduation party, and the chicken was off the hook. It was very good.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, your partner, Mark.
Yep.
How did he fit into all of this, or did you tell the story in already and I missed it?
Well, basically, him and I are he's the guy who was trying to eat 5 meatball sandwiches at a graduation party right prior to going to a powerlifting meet the day before, and obviously I was there too. I was holding a hoagie in my hand. He was trying to get some meatballs, and I'm like, yo, meatball man, you got to make weight. And then all of a sudden I had a hoagie in my hand, and for 15, 16 years, just establishing that as kind of like the bridge of humor between us for a long time, it became like a defining a mantra of just kind of our friendship of how we talk to each other. So we decided to put that into action to say, hey, we can make this into something fun and teach others about us. You have Down syndrome and I don't, but who really cares? And that's kind of the whole point. basically, and teach people through, kids specifically through books that there's a spot in the book where oh, hey, he looks at me funny. I look at him funny. Oh, I don't know about this guy. Oh, well, I got to stay away from this guy. Oh, no, whatever. And all of a sudden, we realize that, there's a spot where we collide in the train station and I get covered in meatball sauce and whatever. He's holding meatballs to bring to a friend that I don't know. And I'm going to a place where, I'm going to a different friend. But essentially when we wind up where we're going to, we all wind up in the same place because we all have the same friends. So it's kind of a neat take home message with the book.
Okay. That sounds good. That sounds,
Yeah.
That's like that's the backbite of the story.
Right. So we're teaching kids that hey, and basically our book finishes off with be kind, be yourself, and be together.
Yeah.
All right.
Sean, when did powerlifting first start? When did you first started coaching that? Was it the same time as you started coaching basketball in 1999, or was it a different year?
No, much. It was actually I actually started basketball first, but not with the Titans. I actually started with a different team when I was 17, long time ago. So I'm not sure if you know that, but I used to coach with
North
do you
Penn?
know? No, not the North Penn team. Will, do you know who the Troublemakers and the Mayhem are?
Yeah.
Right.
Anthony, and the team that Katie Spencer, the whole team Katie Spencer used to be on.
Yeah, Jill, Craig Simon, who
Jill
passed.
Craig.
Craig and Jill. Yeah, and Kathy Kerper was part of that too as well. I used to coach with them for a long time. Prior to after I got back from college, started powerlifting, and then Titans basketball just kind of started as it kind of fell in our lap to all of a sudden we just had a pickup game on a Sunday. And people started joining in, and all of a sudden I said, "Hey, we got enough for a team. Why don't we do this every week?"
Yeah.
Why are you talking about? Because I go to
Lansdale.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Is
Lansdale.
Kathy Cooper still
Lansdale?
the basketball
Okay.
coach?
Lansdale, no, I just
haven't seen.
hold
Good.
on for 1 second. I asked what did I ask you? I asked you a question. I lost my train of thought, but I know what I wanted to ask you. I go to the Y on Davisville Road, the new big one that they just built. If you're aware of that, what Y do you guys hang out in?
Lansdale.
Where is that?
Kind of near Merck, North Penn High School, near Montgomery Mall, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, it's near Montgomery Mall.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
And
where
you-
we used to practice at.
Yeah.
And you are you a weightlifter?
Basically in the sport that I participated in and did best, I thought, was baseball as a catcher. Never really made the school team or whatever. Played a lot of community ball. Essentially, when you're training for catching, there's a lot of squats and deadlifts.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
just kind of gravitated its way to say, oh, hey, maybe I'm not never was a big fan of the bench press at all, but I love to squat and I love deadlift. So here and there, we have a meet here. We have a meet here. You have to do this. All right, I'll take a shot at it. So never first, never last, but basically did a little
the
bit
hunt.
Yeah, after high school and go to college, did a little bit in college, and but enough to know what the rules are. And then all of a sudden, Montgomery County Special Olympics wanted a team. Oh, do we have anybody who really knows the sport? And oh yeah, so I pretty much know that. So wound up taking our team, and then built that up a little bit. We're about to start, as I said, season 32. Basically, I was 22, 23 at the time when we started, but wound up getting a lot of opportunity with it. Special Olympics has they have a world games where basically every country meets and competes, and I've had an opportunity to coach at 4 of them, so including China and Ireland. So kind of a
That's
kind of a
cool.
nice, yeah, very cool. Kind of a nice opportunity to go, whatever.
Charlie, you should come out to a Friday night to watch us practice. You should
Oh,
come
I
out.
will. I will.
Is where we practice at Monco, just so you know, in the gym, the new gym.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know where the new gym is. You have to tell me where that's at.
Montgomery Community College.
Yeah, I know it's in Monco, but we're at in Monco. There's a lot of
At the
buildings in
Health
Monco.
and Science Center, Charlie.
It's by the Health and Science Center.
Yeah.
Yeah, right
It's
inside.
right inside the Health and Science Center.
You've been there at the gym, the basketball gym.
Okay. All right. I'll find it.
Cool. Yeah.
If any, just to let you guys know, the SPs are on ESPN, and Saquon Barkley has won the SPs for best play with his reverse hurdle over Jaguars cornerback Jerry Jones. So he won the SP award for best play.
He's a great. I hear he's an even nicer guy.
Yeah, he was at North Penn High School, at our high school, for football camp.
Oh, nice.
He was there like last week. He had a football camp over there.
Nice. Well, he's from Whitehall, which is about an hour north of us. So
Yeah.
Sean,
I know where Whitehall is. Yeah.
But Charlie and Sean and William, what do you guys think about the All-Star game last night, and what do you think about Kyle Schwarber winning it for the home for the NL and taking the MVP trophy home?
Well,
It
I didn't
was-
exactly catch it last night. Didn't watch the whole thing because bedtime.
I thought it was great. I thought they played to a tie, and instead of going extra innings like they did a few times in the past, they decided to stop as a tie, and then do a like hockey does and basketball does, a shootout. And each team had three players, and like always, old Kyle Schwarber, he delivered and took the National League over the top. So therefore this year in the World Series, the National League will be the home team.
yeah, as a baseball guy, my favorite thing to coach and watch and be part of is basketball. But as athletically, that's in my blood. So I always watch the All-Star game.
Oh
So
yeah.
and I've liked Kyle Schwarber as a person mostly, even prior, even when he was with the Cubs. I mean, he's just a very eloquent, well-spoken. He gets it.
Nice guy.
Yeah,
He's a nice guy.
Yeah. I actually have his jersey that I got from the stadium a couple
What
months
you
ago.
do? Rip it off his body? Did you? Oh, come on, William.
No, I got it from the store at the stadium when I went to the
All right.
game.
I didn't know. I was wondering if you were going to be one of those violent guys.
And congratulations to North Penn High School. They have a North Penn alumni, Dylan. I think his name is Dylan. He got drafted by the Boston Red Sox.
Oh, nice.
Dylan. I think you might have. I think you might know his name.
Is he from last year's team?
Let me pull his name up. His name is Dylan Brown.
Is he a pitcher?
Sounds like a pitcher's name.
He was selected in the 8th round. I think he's a pitcher. Dylan Brown.
There we go. Who picked him up?
Boston Red Sox.
Oh, the Red Sox. You said that already. Okay. Yeah.
So, being a North Penn alumni, I have to, of course, feel for the state runner-up championship team of how how that state championship game ended in extra innings and 13. I think it was 13 innings, and it ended on a bases loaded balk.
He was a 2022 grad.
A balk.
Yep.
They're playing
Bases,
13 innings.
extra
They played
innings.
13 innings. The bases are loaded,
Yep.
and the umpire decided that he was ending the game and calling a balk. Now, did the umpire really know what a balk is? How you balk?
Even the catcher knew the guy balked. So yeah, he was like, "Oh no!" So yeah, it was a balk.
You should have just let that go. Continued the game, because if you're in the 13th inning, you're not going to. An umpire should not be the one that decides who wins the game. That's my personal opinion.
It was 0-0 too.
Sean, next week.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll be coming, Sean. I'll be there next Saturday.
Oh, where at camp?
Yeah, for the camp for next Saturday.
Very good.
Yeah.
And best of luck to the Commanders. I think Commanders just made a bad move by signing Juan Miller. The Commanders just signed Juan Miller.
Who's Juan Miller?
He played for the Broncos, the linebacker.
The linebacker.
Miller.
Oh, Von Miller.
Von Miller.
Yes.
Oh, he's had some good years, Von Miller, with the Broncos.
Yeah, he signed with the Commanders.
How old is he now? He's got to be in his 30s.
He must be like. He played with Peyton Manning.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
That's going back.
Hey, Sean, do you know Matt?
He's 36 years old.
36, okay. And they signed him this year to play linebacker for
the Commanders. Von Miller and Brandon McManus were good friends, and Brandon McManus is a North Penn grad also.
And so is Rahul. Don't forget we interviewed Matt Amendola before. He's a North Penn graduate, right?
Sean, do you know Matt Amendola?
And Brandon McManus, both of them.
I do know Matt. I have heard of Matt Amendola.
We had him on our show before last year.
Okay.
And do you know Brandon McManus? You know Brandon.
Actually, as an athletic trainer, I was at North Penn while not in official duty, but as a student athletic trainer, while Brandon McManus was there. He is a class individual.
Bro, have you tried to we should get Brandon McManus on our show.
Yeah, we should try and
definitely. Yeah, write this stuff down, write the guys' names down, and we can invite them to come on to the show. Excuse me, Sean, what year did you graduate from North Penn?
1990.
Okay. Okay.
That's
14.
Do you know
14? That's 14 years after me. I graduated from Cardinal Doherty in 1976.
Okay.
Way back in the Stone Ages, when people still had house phones and they used typewriters.
Sure.
Yeah. They did. Yeah. You know that they did all that. It was like it was just a regular. The world was just the way it was, and then all of a sudden. They found the gold and all these computer chips and all that kind of stuff, and before you know it, that's what's running the world.
Yep, AI
is coming. AI.
So do you know was Kevin Monero in your grad class in 1990?
In my I know who Kevin Monero is. I know. The name. How about the name Dave Rittenhouse? That goes. The 90s goes back to Rittenhouse, so that would be. That's. I know who Kevin Monero is. I didn't know when he graduated though.
He graduated from North Penn also.
Yep.
Were you so was Mike Pettin the North Penn High School coach when you were in high school?
Mike Pettin coached CB West.
Yep. And then all the CB West guys went to North Penn.
Yeah. Dick
but,
Beck and all those guys.
Yep. And Dick Beck is still there, I believe.
Yeah.
But the Pettin Jr. and then prior to him it was Coach Joe Shannon, I believe. I believe the coach at North Penn where I was there is a guy by the name of Travers.
North Penn is like
Travers. I know him.
Bill Travers?
Yeah.
Yep.
I know him.
North Penn is like so popular.
That's because it's so freaking big.
And all the famous people.
I think it's time for Coach Beck to retire, and they should let someone else coach.
Well, I won't go that far, but I will say that North Penn takes up like 1/4 of the entire state of Pennsylvania, I believe.
I think Mr. Franek should be the coach. Mr. Franek.
Why? What are his credentials?
He's really good, Mr. Franek.
And good at what?
Actually, I actually know the Mr. Franek that you're talking about because Mr. Franek's brother is Dr. Franek, who was one of my athletic training professors. So, that's his brother. So, my athletic training professor, like back in the day, would be at the game, and I'm like, "Well, what are you doing here?" "Oh, my brother coaches." "Oh, neat. Okay, I just saw you today for class." "Oh, nice. Now I see you tonight for the football game." "Oh, great."
Yeah.
I don't know his brother's name. I don't know what the coach Franek's name is, but his brother's name is Tom.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've met a couple of those guys at the football clinics back in the early part of this century, like around the year 2000, somewhere in there. I used to coach in high school, and I've gone to a few coaches clinics, and I saw Pettin's kid. He walks around like well, no, I'm not going to say anything nasty. But I don't know what Pettin's doing now. I mean, he coached the Cleveland Browns. He got fired, and what's he doing now?
Don't know. I really don't follow football as much.
Yeah.
I pretty much know every Villanova NBA player and where they came from and et cetera, whatever, but don't have too much of a glue or a follow football in general for the most part.
Yeah.
Sean,
he's an assistant coach for the Vikings.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sean, how did you get involved with rooting being a Knicks fan, getting into watching more of the Knicks? Because it was because of the Nova guys.
Yeah, that's exactly because of the Nova guys. And my son, of course, has the fever even worse, has the Knicks fever even worse than I do. Basically, I was happy when Kyle Lowry came to the Sixers. The only time I was really a Sixers fan was back when they had Moses Malone. No. Moses Malone, Julius Erving, Andrew Toney, Maurice Cheeks,
Bobby Jones.
Bobby Jones, the 83 team. But I really can't say that. Like, pro basketball really doesn't do it as much for me, but the college basketball experience is just I love it.
Yeah, pro basketball is not what basketball was intended to be. It was more it's more of a run and gun league. And I mean, like back when the Celtics had their head coach, what was his name? Back when
Doc Rivers.
Who? No, before that. the great coach for the Celtics.
Red Auerbach.
Red Auerbach, yes. Light up that cigar after every win.
Was
His teams, especially when he had Bob Cousy as his point guard, his teams used to run like some of the most fantastic plays. And, he would be bringing the ball up court and he'd put up his fingers, two. And everybody would run to a certain spot. And then they'd back check, and then they'd come around and make a pass and, make 3 or 4 passes. And I think that's what they did. Made 3 or 4 passes. And then whoever had the best shot took it. Unless they got the ball inside, and then they just went right to the basket. But
So
anyhow.
I'm sure you would definitely appreciate. You seem like the at least the historical perspective of who I would think is the greatest of all time, and it's not Michael Jordan. It's not LeBron James. I
Larry
would
Bird.
No. I have to go with Bill Russell. Have to go with Bill Russell. 11 championships in 13 years, and I don't know. I know the whole Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell thing was a dynamic that identified sport at that time.
Bill Russell came to the Celtics with Sam Jones, and I think it was Sam Jones who played with him in college. And but I mean, when Ohio State won the NCAA tournament back in 1960, they had some incredible players on that team. One of which is John Havlicek, Hondo, and he came in and he was their sixth man, and then he broke the Sixers' heart, broke Sixers fans' heart. What year was that? 65, when he stole the ball, when they were sending the ball in court, and he stole the ball. Havlicek has the ball. Oh, Havlicek stole the ball. Oh, the Celtics are going to win. Yeah, one of those things. I forget the guy who was the announcer for the Boston Celtics back then. Enough of my stories. Go ahead.
Since the All-Star game, the MLB All-Star game is done in Atlanta, are you guys excited about the All-Star game coming to Philly?
Is that next year?
Yeah, next year.
Good.
Oh, that's next year. I want to go. I want to go to that.
I wonder how much the tickets are going to cost for that.
Are you guys going to go to the home run derby contest or the All-Star game?
I want to go to the All-Star game next year.
How about the home run derby?
I like to see a little bit of all that stuff, But
Well,
I mean,
how much would a ticket cost for an All-Star game? Do you know, Rahul?
$4,000.
Yeah, that's up there.
What?
Oh yeah, you don't just walk in there and pay $40 and go in and watch the All-Star game. It's not 1970 anymore.
What the hell's it? I didn't even know. I didn't realize that, but now I do.
Yeah, as players salaries have grown, so has the ticket prices. They have to pay them. They have to pay them some way. It's the people pay them.
I saw for the All-Star game in Atlanta.
You're sinking,
the tickets
Rahul.
were $200.
At least. At least.
Sean, are we getting any more new people next year coming to the Titans?
Me.
Oh, there we go. We'll have a uniform for you.
Nah.
I'll join.
Raul, you want to join?
Yeah, put Rahul on the squad.
Yeah. Raul, are you serious? You want to join our team, the Titans?
Yeah, I'll join.
I thought you always wanted to join the North Penn Knights. Since
Can you play basketball? Can you play basketball, Rahul?
I love basketball.
Yeah, he does. Raul, you know Brian on the North Penn Knights, right? What's his last name?
Brian Decker.
Brian Decker. Sean, you know him, right? Who's on the North Penn Knights?
Yep.
Raul's good friends with him.
Very cool. I know Brian, and I know Nick Kemp, and I know Rachel Grace really well too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And actually, Rachel is the manager of the women's team for Villanova.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
she is. She has so I'll see her at every game, and she's a great person. She comes
Oh,
from a
that's
great
good.
comes from a great family.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I remember.
That's very good.
Yeah, I remember when Roberto and Greg and Mark used to be on the North Penn Knights.
Right?
Yeah, that was I know the head coach name. His name is Tom, right? His Greg's
Yep,
mom told me about him before, right?
that's Rachel's dad.
Oh, okay. How well do you know Tom?
Very well.
Okay. Yeah.
Sean, do you have any motivational quote for the viewers?
The motivational quote for the viewers. I have different ones for different things. Developmental fitness is, hey, we're going to find a way to make it happen. The most important one for me at all times for whatever I'm doing is what will.
Having fun.
There we go. He joined it. Very nice. So, and then Meatball Man is always be kind, be yourself, and be together. So,
Well, they're excellent. They're excellent words for anybody.
sure.
What you just said. That was excellent, Sean.
And whenever I work at PennDOT, I always before I start, I say something positive for me to have a good day. So I know how customers are. So I just think about something motivational to get me through the day.
That's great, Rahul. That'll
Hey,
save you from having a nervous breakdown.
yeah.
Yeah.
Really.
Charlie, every year for our team we do fun stuff. So we play with the Souderton team with the boys and women.
Yeah.
Then we do with Corpus Christi. And Sean, you want me to tell them another fun thing we do in September?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
We do a Christmas party in December every year. Pollyanna Christmas party, which is a fun time.
I'm coming.
Are you inviting yourself in?
Yeah.
Raul, do you want to come to the Christmas party this year?
Yeah, I'm coming.
You want to bring your wife and the baby with you?
Yeah.
No.
Charlie, you should come to the Christmas party this year. Charlie, you know what you should dress up as? You should dress up as Santa. Sean, what do you think? Do you think Charlie should dress up as Santa?
Sure. However works.
Yeah. Or the Grinch.
Yeah, we should get Hoagie Boy
You're a
Meatball to
mean
come.
one, Mr. Grinch.
We should get Hoagie Boy Meatball to come as well as the Grinch and
Yeah.
Santa.
We got 4 professional mascots. We can all show up at some point in time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, and Sean, we used to do Christopher Dock, but we don't go there as much anymore.
Not too much, but we played Monco. We played the Montgomery County team.
Montgomery
Right?
County team. Yes.
Yeah. And we played the Stars come out.
The Stars
Rockets
come
come
out.
out.
The Rockets come out. Yeah. And the Rockets they're the Wolverines now, not the Rockets anymore.
Right, that's true.
Yeah. And we also play for the county tournament every year at Perk Valley. And then at Happel Horsham every year we do the Quans tournament.
Yep.
And then we play at William Penn Charter every year.
True.
For the Philadelphia Regionals tournament, that's what it's called, right?
So it's kind of neat. The blessing is when you look at our calendar, there's probably at least 51 or 52 Titan opportunities a year, which is it's kind of sometimes including practices and games and tournaments and parties and whatever. We kind of counted them the one year. That's essentially when you're doing something for all that time at the average of once a week, that grows on you in a nice family way,
Sure does. And it keeps everybody together.
Yeah.
And connected.
William, can you do the closing?
I do every year. We do the sectionals spring tournament at Kutztown every year, every May. Then if we go to Penn State every year or every other year, then we are off to Penn State for the summer games, which is fun.
Gotcha.
Well, it sounds like you're running an excellent club there, Sean. Like I said, club's the best word. And next,
Yeah.
a great organization that you have there with
Yeah.
all the guys and getting them to play and all of that. That's great because that's what when if you're playing ball and hanging out with the guys you play with, there's no way you're going to get in trouble.
Right. Right.
Unless, well, there is, but I won't tell you how to do that.
Hey,
It's a good thing what you're doing, Sean.
Yes, it is. Excellent.
Just kind of, and I appreciate that. But after so long, it's just kind of, it's just what you do. It just becomes part of who you are, and that's kind of, I wouldn't trade it for the world.
There you go.
Yeah.
William, can you do the closing statements?
One thing I want to say before I do that, Sean, I'm very proud for everything what you do for the whole team. We are very lucky to have you as a coach.
Very
Okay.
nice.
We are very lucky to have you.
I appreciate that. So.
And like we always say, hands in.
Yeah, all right, I got it.
Like Matt does. Let's start. Everyone's I know it's not. I'm not mad, but let it start. Well, guys, you want to do hands in with us, even though
Sure.
you guys are not on a team?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can call it, Will.
I'll call it. 1, 2, 3, Titans.
Titans out. There you go. Thank you very much for being on the show tonight, Sean. It was a pleasure to have you. And yes, I enjoyed it very much. Very much.
See you next
Saturday.
And
let us know how we can get Meatball and Hoagie. We'll make it a fun dynamic for you one of these nights.
Yeah. Get them together and let us know and come
next
on the
Wednesday,
show whenever.
Next Wednesday. Do for next Wednesday.
Well, I can't do it. I can't make it that quick, but
give the man some time, and then he'll let you know, or he'll let William know.
Yeah,
when he's ready.
He'll let me know,
and then we'll invite them on the show.
Both of them, Mark. Yeah.
Okay.
I know Will's gonna hunt. I know Will's gonna hunt me down to get whatever. I know. Once Will has something in his head to know that, like Coach Sean, whatever, he'll definitely let me know. True.
There you go.
And like Sean, tell the viewers about how I always get people to come out for games and stuff. Like send them, text people, and like invite them Facebook. 500 Facebook. You should tell them all, the viewers. Tell them.
We were kind of scared. We were kind of scared the one night that you invited 8,000 Facebook friends to watch us play basketball. But at the same time, I figured, hey, the more the merrier. No problem. Hey.
So there was 8,000 people watching.
We played in front of 8,000 people.
No, is that when I invited people on Facebook for our tournaments, Rahul, in the past? Do you remember that, Rahul, when I would invite people on there to make these events, Rahul?
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Well, I think it's 10:20 now.
Yep.
and I think it's time that we thank Mr. Hanley for being with us tonight and telling us all those great stories that he has.
And William,
I look forward. I look forward to seeing you and your buddy come on the show some night. It'll be a blast.
Yeah,
it really will.
Nice.
And,
cool.
And I look forward to a great season with you and the rest of the team, Sean.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, Will.
Yeah, you're welcome. And anyway, thank you everyone for listening to another episode of Rockin' with Rahul and the Free Amigos. Please be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And remember, click and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Very good.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody. Good night, Sean. Take care, man.
You bet.
See you all next week. See you, Sean, next Saturday.
Yeah.
Catch you.
See ya.
I'll catch you later, guys.
Catch you soon.